I don't know, Winning. I wasn't really feeling magic tonight. Maybe. It's not a no. I'm just like, not sure. But hello! Greetings. What's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I was feeling much more energetic earlier. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do all kinds of fun stuff. We're gonna do stuff today. And then I ate dinner and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for bed. But hi, we're here. Hello. Greetings. What's up? We are chilling today. We are chilling. What we are doing, I mean, I'm set up to do some emote stuff. I have some loose plans to do that. What am I drinking? I had some A&W. It's what's left of my can of soda I gave myself with dinner. And then also a large amount of water. But that's on the other side of the desk. But yes, what we're doing today is I don't know. I just felt like chilling. I'm ready for bed. So we might not have a particularly long stream. I mean, I should not do a midnight stream tonight because the way my lights are set up. I've talked about this before. It's so bright in my room, which it's hard for you to see because I have the exposure really low in the camera. But I am up forever after I like stop a stream and shut everything down. So I can't do that at midnight because I've got multiple meetings tomorrow morning. Need vanilla ice cream to go with it? I mean, you're not wrong. You are not incorrect. I do like me a root beer float. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to pull this drawing pad over this direction a little bit more. I can get a little more room. Okay. Move some things around here. I was playing with keeping the drawing tablet where I usually put it when I use it, right? Well, as I bump things, which is like over here. The problem with that is that when I'm drawing, right, I'm looking in this direction, which is not a problem in and of itself. It's a problem when we go to the drawing, like the other scenes, right? When we go to like this scene, right? See, here's the emote slotty things I was working on, where I'm like staring off away from the camera and I'm not looking at you guys. But if I put it here, I can draw like this and then can kind of still see you guys. So I think that's how we're gonna do it today. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Okay, I can see chat. Cool. But yes, I think the plan today is gonna be maybe do some emote works. At least sketch out some ideas. We might not finish anything today, and we'll probably get distracted and just talk for half of it anyway, like I normally do. But that's a loose plan. Okay, let me clear some notifications. Let me get some alert things sent out to at least one place. There we go. That works for me. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan. I think so. I mean, we might just chat like we did yesterday. I don't have any like real plans today. I mean, I was giving this some thought earlier today when I had more energy. I was like, I don't have like good stream brand iconography or like a stream mascot. I mean, we kind of have Body, but he doesn't have like a corporeal form to like really put into like emotes, right? I don't think I'd want like a chibi me emote. It could be okay. I just don't think it'd be great. Also, I don't think I could draw it. Is my other problem, right? But we'll sees. But my plan is take some input and ideas from you guys and make some stuff and do some things and hang out, get you guys platinum, you know, the good stuff. Almost time to schedule painting facts con. Nope, not yet. Pandemic's still in full swing. So nope, no cons for me. Not attending, not planning. I am almost fully vaccinated. I'm not. I get my second shot on the 11th. So it's in the works. It's on the list, but not quite there. Just gonna put this here. That's not what I wanted to do. While I get things set up. That was way too much text that I wanted to copy. Yeah, I hear shot 2 is the one that puts people down. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what they call it, the double tap. But yes. I am currently thinking about just taking off. So I'm getting it's on a Tuesday, right? I'm gonna get my second shot on a Tuesday. You know, because the club's going up on a Tuesday. And I might just take off Wednesday, Thursday. Just preemptively. So if I don't feel like death, I took 3 days off. If I do feel like death, I took 3 days off, right? I think I'm going to put that in tomorrow morning. I'm going to talk to my boss about it. Be like, hey, this is my plan. I haven't taken a vacation since September. So I'm going to take these 3 days. I think that's going to be the strategy. But we'll see. Yeah. But yes, today's plan, though, I think we'll do some emote work because I have emote slots that need to be filled. I like my emotes, but I don't love them, and we went over this yesterday, right? There are 3 I really like, and there are 3 I'm kind of meh on, right? So I think we're gonna fix that, or we're gonna at least work to fix that. Is gonna be the plan today. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. Job gave us day off after second shot because yeah, I mean my boss is he'll say yes. I just gotta tell him, right? It's automatic. Yeah, so my company is German. We have very serious healthcare and very serious like time off. Like I have a lot of time I can take for medical or like personal stuff. Yes, Andre. Yes. Yes. I couldn't come up with the title because I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing today. I think we're gonna do some drawing. So I embraced my inner Zoomer and I gave myself a Zoomer title. You know, I figure if I embrace it, I can battle my inner Boomer and it'll help. I also don't like how dim my webcam looks, so I'm tweaking that real fast. I'm afraid that I'm going to... Greggian, have you checked out 86 yet, please? I have not, Andre. It is a thing I'm going to check out very soon, though, because episode 3 aired yesterday. I almost watched it today. Right? So usually when I watch a new anime, I like to wait until there are 3 episodes I can watch back to back. That is my personal viewing strategy for embracing new things. I mean, I do. I really like a good binge. Watched episode 3 last night. I'm completely hooked. Good. It's on my list of things to watch very soon. I watched The Fate of the Furious, which is Fast and the Furious 8 today. That was my media binge today. So I'm now caught up on Fast and the Furious. Subscribe to the 3-episode rule. Crunchyroll put out a video about the 3-episode rule. Is that like a real thing? I do that personally because I was like, there are some shows like Black Clover, right? Where the first episode is like 40% Asta screaming, right? Oh, I watched Hobbs and Shaw, and that's what made me watch the other Fast and Furious, because I think Hobbs and Shaw is my favorite of that franchise. But yeah. So I saw that in theaters with my friends. I'm like, okay, maybe I should watch Fast and Furious. I'm not really a car guy, but maybe I watch this. So I went back and I watched them all now. I'm now fully caught up with the series. But yeah, so I watched the first 3 episodes or something before I really judge it. And that came from me going, okay, give it 3 episodes, guys. Just give it 3 episodes. To be fair, a lot of them are really short things, right? So like they're 20 minutes. So you give it an hour of your time and then you judge it. Because of that, I tend to not start new things until there are 3 episodes. But yeah, that's just my personal strategy. I didn't know that was a thing that other people did. I mean, I'm not surprised it's a thing other people did. There's not really new ideas under the sun. But yeah. Because I'll tell people, honestly, Black Clover's a great show, guys. You should watch it. Like, I don't know, that main character screams a lot. Like, just give it 3 episodes. If you don't like it after 3 episodes, put it down. So yeah, that's my usual strat and recommendation to people, and it works out usually. But yes, my time off winning though isn't automatic. I do have to put in for it. I mean, by put in, I mean, I sent him an email. I'm like, hey, can I take off these days? He goes, yeah, sure. Send me a meeting invite. I'm like, okay, here you go. So he has it on his calendar. And then I work with my team to make sure that somebody is covering for any like support related questions for my stuff. No big deal. That's just me a tomorrow me thing. Great movie, Hobbs and Shaw. I enjoy Fast and the Furious. There are some of them that are definitely better than others. I mean, they are exactly what they advertise, right? They are high octane car movies with strong dudes, lots of combat, and hot chicks, right? Like, and hot cars, right? That you get what was advertised on the tin, and that's very important for a movie. And I found them thoroughly enjoyable. They were a lot of fun to watch. I have no complaints, really. I mean, some of them are like, okay, we're doing the same plot again. Okay, we're best friends now? He tried to kill you. He killed your friend. Okay, number. Okay, cool. He rescued your kid. Guess we're in on this. We're in on this. I mean, I like most of the actors in it, so that definitely helps too. This is Vin Diesel's role. Dom Toretto is Vin Diesel. That is his role. I like the chemistry between Vin Diesel, The Rock, and Jason Statham. I find that thoroughly enjoyable. I think Tokyo Drift gets a lot of hate because it has no Vin Diesel in it. I thought Tokyo Drift was fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, I like that, like, Yakuza, like, Japan aesthetic, so that really fit. My gripe with Tokyo Drift is not its actual movie. It's the fact that its movie takes place, like, after 4 or 5. Like, I think it takes place after 5, right? No, wait. So I just watched the 8. 7 is the one with Deckard Shaw, right? Where they go after Deckard Shaw, or Deckard Shaw goes after them, which means 6 is the one with Owen Shaw. So yeah, it takes place after 5 and before 6. Oh no, it takes place after 6. It takes place after 6. So that wasn't planned, right? They decided to retcon to make it set. Yes, I know they retconned it so they could bring Han back, because like other than that, otherwise they had to like make Han survive somehow. When he clearly died, and they kind of retconned it so that he was killed by Deckard Shaw, not really by the Yakuza dude whose name I totally forget because his name did not matter. Right? So that is my gripe with Tokyo Drift, is that they retconned it and put it, instead of 2, it became 6.5. That's my gripe, which is a minor gripe. It's whatever. Yeah, it was meant to be a true spin-off, but then they kept Han as a main recurring character. And they're like, well, we just killed him. It's like when you kill your anime protagonist, or like your anime character sidekick in filler. You gotta bamf him back somehow, or you put the filler after he was used. Because I ask about Better Luck Tomorrow's because Justin Lin maintains that Han in that movie is the same one in the Fast Saga. Oh, interesting. I like it. I mean, as a cinematic universe goes, right? I don't think the Fast Saga needs to be particularly like minute about some of these things, right? It's a fun, high octane car street race movie. The movie ultimately always devolves into street racing of some kind with high octane cars, and as the series saga progresses, there are more and more explosions and firearms. That's what you got when you went to a Fast and the Furious movie. That is what you signed up for. You got yourself a nice big mug of high fructose corn syrup, i.e. a slush puppy. Nice, nice. I have consumed my high fructose corn syrup for the day. Actually, I got a little bit left. And now I'm on to water. But yes, welcome, Niagara. Hello, hello. But I have not seen Better Luck Tomorrow yet. Let me pull that up real fast. I'm in like full 3-screen mode right now. And I'm just like all over the place. Oh, so he maintains that this is like Han origin story. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, neat little Easter egg. That is fun. I'll add it to my list of things to check out. I mean, I'm gonna watch the first 3 episodes of 86. I think that's next on my list of things to watch. So that's gonna happen. Also, I installed GTA again, so I can play with you guys at some point. I gotta do other things first, though. Also, you West Coast people play very late for me, and I can't always swing that on a weekday without hating myself in the morning. But it's fine. It's fine. Today, though, we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff and things. Let me find... pull this up. We'll use this playlist. There we go. We're gonna do some stuff today. I think we're actually going to make some maybe work on some emotes in Krita, because as I talked about yesterday, I have 3 emotes that I really like, and I have 3 emotes that are okay, and I have 4 slots to fill. So I need at least 4 new emotes eventually. And I figured I'd make some. And I figured I'd do that process on stream with you guys and have a little more fun with it, and get your ideas as well. So I think we might as well just roll on into some of that while we work on this. Let me do this real fast. Yeah, so I have this set up, right? I have a couple layers over here. I'm using my drawing tablet in front of me. So the background, we can toggle to whatever color we want. We're gonna make a second one actually real fast while I'm thinking about it. We do a very dark gray. Why is your opacity? Whatever. Oh, I know why your opacity is so low. It's because I'm on this brush. That's fine. So now I have a toggleable background, right, for testing. This layer here, which I should probably just make a folder for. Make a group here, which is where we're going to do the drawing. Going to hazard the Gasm series often seen in emotes is not in. This is maybe 2 people in chat. Which is, so my reason why I don't think I'm going to use like a Padian Gasm emote, for instance, it's probably more due to the restricted amount of slots I have, and that I wouldn't use that emote myself. And if I wouldn't use it, it's probably not going to make the cut. Now, if we were a cool partner with a bunch of slots, yeah, we would probably put one in. But I probably won't put one in myself. I don't usually pog, and I don't usually make the gasm face either. So I don't think it would be a used emote for that sense. Yeah. So then I got these frames, right? That are actually going to let us draw in here. My keyboard is in a really weird position for this. So that like I can draw only in the frames, right? So we'll get that covered. What would constitute an on-brand greet emote? So a wave emote would work. I don't know. Let's see. Let's think. If we're going with a greet emote first, let's go. This is so. I need to find whatever. What's the shortcut for this? Creta, what's the shortcut for pan? I gotta go to configure. So Creta is cool because we can make whatever shortcuts we want for things. You have no shortcut. Could body? Yeah, so that's my other problem. I was talking about it earlier. I'm lacking a stream mascot. Bodyune might have to be our mascot, which means we might have to agree on what Bodyune looks like. I'm really excited for the next Autopsy Club. It's open mic night. Hey, myself and other mics around the world take that offensively. You have offended all of my people, but yes. We need Penny and channeling Sasaki as an emote. I mean, I don't disagree. What is it? Spacebar used by things? So I can just go like that. That makes my life a little easier. There you go. Screaming Alley, but Greg Mike. I mean, I'm probably good on that. So we want some kind of a greet emote, right? That's on our list. Oh, it's middle mouse on that one, but it's fine. I would use that too much. The screaming emote. You've watered down your cherry slush pie with some orange soda. It's amazing. Nice. That sounds good. So like I've talked about a hype would be cool. Hype could be a heart. I mean, heart could be its own thing too. Either could work. I don't even know. So I don't know what is body like. Is Bodyune one of those? Yes. So I feel like heart and like love and hype are definitely different emotes, but we only have a couple slots to fill, so we might have to just treat them as the same. A Mecha Senku, that could be fun. Draw like right, like a chibi head and then go full like mecha. Like Senku is from what's it called? Dr. Stone. And he has a, let me find a Mecha Senku for you. There are like fourth wall break asides in the show that Mecha Senku comes on and explains the science of what they're doing, right? Dental Kirby. No, Dental Kirby is definitely not an option. Yeah, he does all the anime explanation for the show with diagrams and junk. Yes, and then tells people not to reproduce what he just did. Yes, Dental Kirby goes in the uncomfortable meme category, which makes it not a thing that I want to perpetuate on other media. I don't even know what I'm really doing with this. I'm just like scribbling at this point. Um, this could be a Badiun-ish thing. It could not be a Badiun-ish thing. We could give him like full anime eyes. I think the Mecha Senku approach, where we just did a Mecha Padian, which is what Badiun really is, right? Could work. We just have to, we'd have to make him, which could be a thing that we do. That might be the first step. The first step might be something that is his own thing, so no one can say. I mean, so yes, I have multiple things on the Kirby front. One, Dental Kirby, I hate. Don't get me wrong, I love to hate it, but hard no. It's funny in TKO and sometimes when it appears in other things. I do not like it as a representation of the stream on any level. I don't even like Kirby all that. Like, I don't dislike Kirby. Kirby's okay. I'm just like, I'm not a Kirby fanboy by any means, right? Be a 50k bits emote? Nope. No. There will be no Kirby's and no Dental Kirby's in any emote. The best you will get will be a light or a firework. It's the best I got for you. Like the best. But yeah, okay, let me zoom out of this a little bit. All right, so here I was just writing down some of the ideas, right, on this layer. Let me write these a little bigger. All right. So a green emote. Hype.
Iagra.
Love.
Oops. Iagra. Poor passion.
Poor
LOL.
passion indeed.
Iagra. I forgot he wrote Animal Farm.
Orwell.
Iagra. Good recovery.
I do try my best.
Iagra. Well, see you in 2021. Passion.
It is 2021 Badian. Muted emote. I mean, muted could be fun. So here's the problem, right? We have 4-ish slots to fill. 3 of them are bit emotes, so people have to pay money to access them. There's a couple people who have access to, I think, the first 2 of them. One of them is the final emote for tier 1 subs. We could also move around the tier 2 and the tier 3s. There are 3 emotes I currently have that I would be willing to replace, which means there are a total of 7 emote slots available for us to fill. I will not have more emote slots than that until we miraculously hit partner at some point in the very distant future, because I'm not even trying. Right. So that's what we got emotes. So that means the emotes have to be really good. And then on top of that, it's like, if we have a bunch of emotes that are good, I'm going to pick the ones that I want to use for things. So like the D20, the 20, the 1, the mic drop are staying 100%. I think they're my favorite emotes. The others, the oof, the dab, and the lewd can get moved. There's one. Let's do maybe a bonk. Bonk could be fun. And replace the lewd with like a bonk, like, body in with a hammer, something like that. No, the mic drops the keeper. 21 and the mic drops the keeper. Oof is my like middle ground. I really like that one because I do that all the time. But yes, those 3 are the keepers. I would be open to replacing it. Lurk emotes are fun. They're like those are bad eyes, but it's fine. Let's try to see the eyes the same color. That's like that kind of form, right? I mean, loot could be Body and facepalm might work. Absolutely. But we need to draw body in. So we'll leave this here for now. This is our emote ideas. Let's do a new document and start doing some body and sketches. Okay, so to be in an emote, it needs to be a simple form, which makes me lean towards, you know, like circular objects. But let's see. What do you call it? Gangster wears eyeliner and emo G. Nice. I like the Mecha Senku approach, but that means I need to like draw myself, and we all know that I hate noses. I need to be able to draw whatever this is in multiple perspectives, right? Try no nose first. Let's try no nose first. Let me pull up my other screen here. Some other references. That head's a little complicated, but it could work. I was pulling up some of my favorite Gundams, and I was like, oh, I could pull like body unit inspiration from a Gundam head. Okay, so what do we need? What does this need to have? This needs to have eyes. It probably needs to have a mouth. CPU struggling? I don't think so. I didn't notice any CPU struggles. Output looks fine. We have 0.2% drop frames. I don't know. Weird. But yeah, I was pulling up some Gundam heads that could be used as maybe some references. I think with the Gundam head problem, we run into a lack of mouths a lot of the time. I mean, Grandpa Gundam could work. It kind of has a mouth. It doesn't really have a mouth. But our Grandpa Gundam's RX-78. For anybody who cares about Gundam, it's the original Gundam form. Let me find a picture of it. You have an RX-78 head. That's not what I wanted to do. As well. Yeah. So that's RX-78. Let me grab a Mecha Senku. There's a lot of Mecha Senku pictures. What's a good Mecha Senku picture? I'm just pulling mechs for reference. That's where we're at right now. Right. Yeah, so that is my problem with RX-78 and probably most Gundam heads. While I think they are great, evocative mech model heads, I think that the lack of mouth could be problematic. Now, could we reduce this to a Mecha Senku mouth, right? And like put something in there and then do emotions that way? Yes, we could. Does body unit absolutely need a mouth? No. Hi, Jimmy. How are you? Welcome. We're trying to figure out how to draw body unit. We're trying to make body unit a form so that we can then use him to make emotes. but we don't know what he looks like. So we're finding some references. Where it's gonna be mech something. See, one of my favorite Gundams is Gundam Vidar from Iron Blooded Orphans, but its face has zero expression. It's just anger. So that's not a good one. What looks at SD Gundam heads? They might actually have mouths. Thank you for the sub, Jake. Tier 3 for 28 months. No Mecha Mario. Shaking my head. Mecha Mario is a good one to pull from. Yeah, they don't really have mouths either. Okay. Get Mecha Mario. That's definitely more in the expressive category. Got a kitty in your lap. Nice. Welcome, Weaver. Welcome. This is a creepy look, but okay, Mecha Mario. There's Mecha Mario. Let me move these around a little bit. All right. So we've got Mecha Senku. And we've got Mecha Mario. What we're doing, we're giving Badiun a form. We are going to decide what Batiun looks like. Oh, wait, what? Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Ren and Demi and Phantasy Star. I see. They're very androidy. Ooh, you're right. XCOM. The Codex. The Codex head is what I really want here. Good image of the Codex head. Grab that. Yeah, so I definitely want to be... I'll grab the picture real fast, but I definitely want to be more robot than this. It's behind my head, I'm sorry. Let me move it up there. There we go. Wow, like... I'm scrolling the wrong direction. Right. So we've got this one is Demi Ren. I think I want to be more robot than these two. Less robot than a Gundam head, I think. I think Mecha Mario and Mecha Senku are probably closer to what we're going to end up with. But let me grab some other things that I was just thinking of. The like Wheatley from Portal. It is very robot and less expressive, but it has a form that is conducive to emote drawing. Right. What else was I just thinking? Oh, Codex head. That's what I was working on. It's a bad image of it, but we're going to grab it. Mecha Senku does have that mecha ear thing going on. Yes. Let me grab a Spectre. Spectre head is probably going to be easier to grab. Although it's very simple and non-emotive, which I think is going to be our problem with the Spectre head. Although I do like like individual element of the Spectre, that it's a bunch of pieces. But I don't know if we're gonna do that for Badian per se, due to the complexity of that. But yeah, okay. Now that we got a bunch of these, let me grab a new layer up. Okay. So stuff. I'm gonna put her over here. They're just getting labeled XCOM. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're slightly more complex than just XCOM, but you're getting reduced to XCOM. Okay. So while ears are not the most important thing to me, I think the mecha ears that you see in Mecha Senku, in Ren and Demi here, help convey that they are mecha, right? I think that helps. Find the skinny lines across the joints of the body from the Spectre and a blue brain for Badian from the Codex. I do think that could be fun. The kind of transparent head, brain, glowy eyes, like that kind of stuff, definitely conducive to Mecha Badian. I do like the cyber like edges here. I don't know what else to call them, like the tech art of the Spectre. And I do like the swarminess. I do like that. I like the mouth. Right? I like the fact that there is a mouth on these two. Yes, cyber edging to facial contours that we see as well, right? Kind of in Mecha Senku here, and in Mecha Maru as well. Though he has a ninja faceplate that I don't think we need. But we get some of these contours. Well, I do. I mean. I do heart Gundam, but I don't. So, Vulcan's head-mounted camera, like, cool. I don't know if they're gonna work great for what we want. Angry mech eyes might just be a thing that we make our bot do. Edging, nice. Shut up. I said edges. Easy to draw. Right. He would absolutely use a Padian Gasm emote. Yes, he would. Every time I even mention a magic item in D&D, he would just fill the chat with it. That's how that would go. Clearing notifications. And cleared. Yes, he would absolutely do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't use it, right? Okay. Looking at our reference material, I would possibly use a blush emote, like an oh my. I think I like the form. Let me grab a slightly more readable. Nope, we're gonna go back to being really bright. I think I like the form of Mecha Senku. I like some of the aesthetic from the XCOM stuff. I like some of the details up in like Ren and Demi's like cyber enhancement design. They're too human for what I want, but I do like kind of the way that these angles work. RX-78, I do love me some Gundam. A Gundam version of Bodiun might just be its own emote at some point. But I don't know if it's going to help us too much here. Yes, yeah, that's the other problem, right? The details aren't going to parse well, so it's going to come down more to color separation, which I think is one of the things that I'm just already liking about, right, Mecha Senku here. He has color separation going on, right? We would have to enhance that up and make these different plates like different colors, but it works. Also, this light anime aesthetic to Mecha Senku here allows us to use some bolder strokes to definitely differentiate this when it gets to a smaller scale. I don't know what we're going to do with hair. I don't know if Bodiun gets to have hair. If I don't get to have hair, I don't think Bodiun gets to have hair. But yeah. Okay, let me group all this stuff up here real fast into an inspiration layer. Let me open this. Liking Bodiun's design already? And we haven't even started drawing. Exactly. Bodiun's Suspirium Orgasm, though, so wouldn't it be less hair and more sensory tendrils or something? I am not letting you guys turn Bodiun into an alien emote meme. But yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. Here comes the struggle. Faces. Because the way we're doing this, Bodiun is basically reduced down to being one big face. Let me grab. Why are you still up? There we go. Man, you'll work. You're just really big for this. No noses. Yeah, no nose. Right. I keep like hitting the mic with my pen. He's ascended beyond the need for such basic ventilation systems as noses. You are right. Okay. So the Senku face, right? The form of the Senku face. Oh, it's the there we go. That'll probably help with that. You're this corner. There we go. It's because I was blocking some of the light from the other lamp from hitting the green screen. So it was breaking it. But yeah. Okay. Mecha Senku definitely a sharper angle here, but the other thing is like it comes up and has it has a hairline. I don't know what the eyes are going to look like yet, so there's going to be orbs. That's its nose. Right. Ear-wise, we could do the conical, like, droney ears. That's an option. Yeah. I mean, so what's going to happen here, right? Cheek is like there-ish, so this is going to come in and come down a little bit. When it comes to this, the sharper this jaw that I'm definitely blocking with my head, or I should say the width of this jaw I'm drawing without looking. It's difficult here. right, is going to be either more masculine or more feminine, right? Depending on how sharp we make this. I don't know that Badiou needs a gender necessarily. I call him he all the time. But that's like one of the conversations we were having yesterday where I pointlessly gender things because that's just how my brain works. And things are he's until I am told otherwise. That's not quite an even smile. That's a little better. Body is a they because they are a bunch of nanomachines and lines of code. That's probably correct. I'm probably down with that. Yeah. That would be the hairline, which we can use. We can use for other things. So like Mecha Senku, for instance, right? He has a slightly higher hairline, and he has like something more like that going on, which are just really harsh lines and really poorly done. The problem is I keep hitting my mic, but that is. Okay, Mike, you're going over there. I'm trying to be more exact than I need to be while we're doing, like, just sketching of things. Right? I don't know if I want to go there with that. The hairline could literally be a glowing line with the brain is separate from the head. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, we could do just dome, right? Have this come in and then do brain. Like that's an option. That might be a little too much for a couple reasons. The first is I don't think that kind of brain detail is going to read well in an emote. Although I do like the idea. So maybe it just becomes like a glass dome. The glass dome on the head is making me think of that Dragon Ball Z villain, the guy who makes the androids. What is his name? Dr. Garrow. I think he at some point has a glass head with a brain on it in it, right? Yes, he does. When he's Android 20. That's not what I wanted to do. I copied what I was on instead of pasting it, right? It makes me think of this guy. And I don't necessarily want that. This is true. Robots don't need folds. Right. Okay. Okay, Badiou. I mean, like we were talking about before, we can do like some kind of lines here. Make sure I match these lines up on this side as well and appropriately curve them. Right. Have these go wherever they're going. I don't know where they're going yet. It's my problem with this. It's also not a perfectly symmetrical head at this moment. What's this? So, well, I like this is the android from AI, right? No, Deus Ex. Is that what this is from? Well, again, that's too human. I'm not looking for human at all, right? We're looking for humanish in like just shape. I'm not looking to like be an android. I'm looking for like this, right? I don't want Android like 16 or anything, or Android 18. I don't want 16 either. 18's just better looking. Right? I don't know what colors his eyes are going to be yet. We're just going to do green. Right, I'm just... throwing some stuff out here real fast. Right. More robotic than android, more human than robot. No, just more robotic than android. He's a robot. He doesn't need to be human at all. Like, more in the veins of like C3PO, right? Except has a movable mouth that can emote, like the mecha like Senku is, like Mecha Senku is. I don't know what these are going with. That got what are Wheatley eyes? I mean, maybe we could go with Wheatley's eye. It's a I think the eyes, I think colors is going to come later. I just wanted to do this for color separation purposes. I like this general head shape. I do kind of like these conical pieces out here for ears. I think that screams mech. I think that helps. Right. I mean, my problem is this line is not a nice division line. I really screwed that up when I was doing it, but it's fine. This is just a color layer. It doesn't matter. Let me grab my drawing color back. Shrink the size up a little bit. Right. Oh, I think your opacity needs to be lower. That's a little better. So we're doing... This line is just very lopsided is what I'm realizing here. It's fine. Could a bodying be inverted colors? What do you mean inverted colors? Inverted from what? Bodying have eyebrows? I think bodying will have eyebrows. I do. Like, I think he'll have like the line eyebrows. So the reason why I think bodying will have eyebrows is a couple reasons. Mainly emoting, right? We get a lot of our emoting from the eyes and the eyebrows, and what your mouth is doing. You know, what that mouth do. So I think we need to have those, if even at a small scale, right? If we want like, this tool is too big for this, right? We want like a body at a small scale to be like hogging or like whatever. That's a bad face for that. Right? Like whatever is going on here. I don't know how Badian's neck works. I'm just scribbling things at this point. Right. It's going to come down to these eyebrows as well as whatever's going on in this mouth, right? No, he doesn't. I don't think Badian gets... That's scary teeth. I'd have to look at some other emotes of that kind of a face to figure out what the mouth is doing. Robots are better without teeth? Probably true, and I think so at especially a smaller emote scale. Without teeth is probably the way to go. I mean, this mouth is just not in perspective with what's going on, which isn't helping. But that's because I just quickly doodled that to show my point. Not important right now. So yes, eyebrows will be a thing. Eyebrows will probably be like solid-y rectangles. I do think Badiun's eyes need to be glowy, but that'll come with some other things. I did not pick a center for that eye when I just started doing that. It's fine. I just want to sketch this out first before we do any actual detailing on this. But yeah, so eyes I think are fine. It's this. What am I doing with the top of this head? I think leaving it blank is okay. I just don't think it's interesting. I mean, we could do something where it's like there's just bolts up here, right? That can be done. I like Weaver's brain plan. I just don't want it to look like Dr. Garo from Dragon Ball, per se. Sure, you can sketch an idea you have, Weaver. Clean up some of this sketching. Okay. Hi, Grace. I'm trying to be part of so many different streams at once now. Yes, do it. I believe in you. My friend Angela does that, where she'll like be present in like 8 streams at the same time that are all just different tabs on her machine. But hello, how are you? How is your stream? Did you finish, or are you still streaming? Are you still simming? I've been hard lurking. I've been hard lurking also in a bunch of streams today. The multi-switch links apparently stick. Yes, they are not great. We are trying to decide what Badiun looks like today. You ended it? Ah! Nice. How was The Sims? How was making the rest of Andre and his peoples for, you know, Andre's entrees? Which, if you guys don't know, Grace is a friendo who streams. Usually does Valorant or The Sims currently, but you guys should check her out. She is fun. Oh, whoa. So, what is this, Thrillville? This is Thrillville I'm hearing? I end up getting like 14 gifted subs and then Ted suggested I stream more. Okay, that's fair. Ted would be the one who induces ideas. So you ended up playing Thrillville. Ted would lead you to play Thrillville. He would. He really would. But that's fun. Making me a liar. She also just Thrill apparently. Can't draw from my life, but basically imagine code instead of brain lines. Oh, I see what you're going for. So like up in this section, you're thinking like, I left these bolts here for some reason. Having more like a circuit board going on. Trying to figure out how these curves work in this thing when I'm drawing. I've already broken the perspective a couple times in these things, but it's fine here. Put some capacitors in, some diodes. Yes, exactly. We're getting there. He looks very surprised. Yes, he looks very surprised because his eyebrows make him so. We need a form for him so that when I go back and we go and we do some emotes, we have a Bodian to work with, because Bodian is going to be the face of the emotes, I think. Let me just go Bodian up there. For a retro design or more modern one, I don't know. This has gotten very retro. This has gotten very 90, like late 80s, 90s robot, which I think is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I think the bolts lead to that, as well as the way this earpiece works. Right. We don't actually need this line here. Oops, there goes some of his eyebrows. Guess I can even his eyebrows out a little bit, that he doesn't have to be as surprised. So again, I like this idea. I do. I think this is a fun idea, especially if we get him like fun colored brain section, right? Yeah, like the Codex braid. Right, like could totally work. Let me keep drawing this a little bit and spitballing as we go. I'm like adding detail just to add detail at this point, and my brush is too big. So the Tron lines of the Spectre is probably gonna get pulled into like this area over here. Because the Tron lines of the Spectre replace its eyes, right? So the Tron lines of the Spectre are just this. Which I think is gonna get muddy when we shrink this down in scale, right? So remember, this is gonna be seen at a scale like this. So things are gonna be very distinct at a scale like this. I mean, this is even big for what we're actually gonna be seeing it at. And I mean, this is still a very loose sketch of what we're doing. Well, I like the Tron lines overall. I think the Tron lines would be better on a body. I feel like we need bigger eyes. We probably do need bigger eyes. These are very C3PO eyes right now, or Wheatley, depending on how the insides are detailed, right? There's nothing wrong with that. They could be, you know, big ol' anime eyes. They could be. We could do that. I think the eyes are one of the things that at emote level are going to have to change a lot, right? Anime Wheatley eyes. What is an anime Wheatley eye? Is an anime Wheatley eye like... Please excuse me while I draw an anime Wheatley eye here. Oh, go away. Why are you still up? There we go. Just throw whatever at the wall and see if it's like, I mean, that's fine. That's basically how we're doing this. I mean, we could definitely go and let it be anime-ish eyes. I think Wheatley has like a ring to his eye too. Yeah. No, we could definitely go in that route. So yeah. I think it's gonna, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the anime eyes in terms of expressiveness. I just drew big old circular dots on his head like Mechamaru eyes because it was convenient to slap them there. I think really cool complex anime eyes are really cool, so maybe we do something like that. As well as something in this vein helps us, you know, with expression. So, right, here's your sad eye. Then you put a big old, you know, tear forming, sad anime eyes. I mean, that's basically what I'm planning to do, Weaver, right? Where we're going to, I just want to sketch out a design to start, and then it'll eventually, we'll chibiify it into the emotes, because things will just not make it to emote stage. Oh, cool. My friend just DM'd me. He got into like every school he applied, and he got Drexel's 5-year CS program, so he might be going there. Nice. That is sweet. I will congratulate him. You know, I'll do it right now. I'll do it in the notes. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think eyes will definitely get bigger as we go. I'm not sold on the top of this head yet. I also feel like I want like other details up here, like something like that. Right, like more like panels to the face, right? To break up the face a little bit more, let us, you know, shade things a little differently in different regions of the head to get more distinction. What's it look like without the nose line? Not that bad. I like it better without the nose. My problem is it's not always going to be seen head on, right? It'll often be in perspective, in which case, right? We may still need some nose. There we go. USB port nose, Weaver. Oh, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? No. He has 2 nostrils for 2 USB ports. I mean, we could just go full outlet. Yeah. My problem will arise later on when we're doing him like in profile. Right? Because I'm thinking there's going to have to be a nose somewhere in here. Because I think we're going to lose a lot of our expression the less human we make the face. That's kind of my my expectations from what I've done with emotes before for people and myself. The less details we have in the face, the harder it is to pick up the expression at the tiny scale. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see once we get to actual, you know, emotes. I might be totally wrong once we get in there. The more I look at this, the more that this cavity up here is growing on me. Especially we did like we made it like it's glass. Right. I think this side needs to be a little thicker for this, but it's fine. Right. Could you keep a fish in there? I mean, so what I'm thinking with that is that gives us room to play later. If we wanted to do like, I don't know, like a brain fried emote, right? We can color this red. We're losing my lines because I'm over it. And then do like smoke. We could do like a swamped and do like shrink this down a little bit. A fish in here. And just like fill in with water. Like it gives us more things on this face to be expressive with, right? Because we can, let's say, I don't know, maybe this is, go down to the colors again. Like that. So with, I just put a stripe there just for the sake of putting a stripe there. Right, this gives us the ears, the head, the mouth, the eyes, and the eyebrows to be expressive with. Even color the lines in the brain for mood goes. Yes, exactly. I think these lines in an emote just won't be there. In other art, they might be there. I think that could be cool, and I think I like that. I do like the circuit boardy brain. I think the actual color, even the color of the eyes, is going to be a thing we could do to express mood. Or other things. I think also like their shape and style in the eyes. And then the shape of the mouth and the eyebrows will let us be expressive, right? I grabbed yellow here because that's what Mecha Senku has. I plan to use teal for a lot of colors because it's me. Actually, let me go, when I'm doing this, let me go down to colors again. So things will probably be tealier. I think yellow's fine to go with teal. It could be more orange, like you're saying, to be more complementary with it. That's probably fine as well. Oh, that's right. That's up on the other layer now because I started drawing all over it. I'm gonna take a red or orange real fast here. Well, I like the color pairing. Something about it seems almost more angry. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, we don't have to settle on the colors yet either. And again, this could be a thing that we use to just offset whatever the other colors are. Okay. Let me do that down. You could stay. You're gonna go there. The opacity and everything down. The eye can get removed for now. There we go. Okay. Look at that. I have a little like thing to put my hand. I'm doing this so it slides a little better across the screen. I don't like smudge my screen. Now, it's not like I'm doing like actual character art where these lines need to be perfect, but I wanted to get a little better for what we're doing here. Just wanted to clean up some of this stuff while we're here. Because I'm not being confident about my lines, they're not going to be perfect. It'll be fine. Let me just do... Just redo a couple of these guys real fast. You're probably more like this up here. I think that the fact that I like bumped that looks really weird, but it's fine. It'll work. It'll work out. Okay. You can have a nose for now. I keep wanting you know what? There's definitely a way to rotate this in Krita easier than me physically rotating it. I just want a cleaned up there it is. Want some cleanup lines, no touch gestures. I don't know what they are yet. There definitely are some, and I mean, I can just right click to open the wheel and then like this. I just do not know what these things are yet. Actually, I don't know if I want this line here. You need to come up like here. Yeah, because I bring that down like that. It's again not perfectly even, but sugar that fast may have been a slight error. Could it lay down for me? It sounds good. This needs to be out like over here, I think. But I think this body unit is coming along. His cheeks a little off. Okay. Now let's see. What happens if we go... Give him anime eyes. They need to be way bigger for anime eyes. But okay, I think the important parts to this are going to be face plating, brain, ear nodes, right? Face plating. Grab some quick colors and we'll quickly do that real fast as well. Nope, I'm gonna go lighter than that. That'll work. I don't need to be perfect about the lines here because I just want color sample again. Again, this is all just reference from when we go and do some emote things, just to answer some questions that we had, like where we're going to draw the emotes of. I'm gonna just do. Oh, I set the opacity of the layer. Right. Okay. Let's grab this teal for now. I realized as soon as I picked that color, it was the wrong color. Wait, I know this isn't related, but I am loving the XCOM 2 RPG mod. It's basically lets you make custom classes. Yep. Well, that's what we played with last time we did XCOM. Because you get to like pick traits, and it basically lets you get custom classes going. It is definitely a fun mod. Want a slightly different color going on up in here. We can get some more color separation. That's gonna be a big thing when we get to like emote scaling. Is how does it read with all of the like at a super small scale? Do the then additional layers. Of that. And there we go. That might be getting close to our body unit. And of course, I mean, line thickness has to change as the scale changes, but literally made an assault Spartan that just runs in, shotguns people, runs out. Although I still love sword boys in XCOM. I love sword boys in most things, but particularly enjoy in XCOM. Especially since they can like confirm kills because their accuracy is usually so high. That definitely helps. Okay. This looks really familiar. Did I draw something from memory by accident? Did we end up moving the direction or something? I think it's the head opening and the things on the earpieces. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay. So a quick bodyune. This might be bodyune, guys, for now. Oh, I'm on white. Bodyune version 1.01a, which is he's technically bodyune version 1.02a right now. There we go. Okay. Let me save this real fast. Okay. So this is what we got. Which means when we go back to doing some of these emotes, we can make some of these. Right. We can make them bodyune. Right. So now we have options with that. Okay. Start sketching some of these up. Let me actually go to this layer and erase some of this extra doodles. Because I don't necessarily need them right now. Right. Because like we could do I know I drew up in this box, it's fine. I don't know what we're doing with the eyes here yet. We can do a more focused. Nope, I hate that nose here. He just gets a little nose shadow. That's how this is going to go. Like some version of this that is better drawn and colored in. Right. Yeah, that's what I fear. This is very flat. I would have to like actually draw this out if I want to really use this one. Even the hammer's very flat. It's fine. And then we could make it very red, right? Like, this is one of those cases where we then change our colors up for things. Right. And we change the eye format up. For this kind of a facial detail. And then we'd have an angry body and bonk at a smaller scale. Of course, more colors and shading would be needed. But you get where I'm going with that. Right. Let's see in a little bit more. Let's actually grab a brown for the mallet. Because I think that would read better there. And we'd have something like that. And we'd have a robot bonk. Right. I think that's definitely more the direction we want to go with it. I don't love it yet. Let me find some other emails for reference that other people have done. It looked real fast. And go look at Neko. She's who we rated yesterday. She has some great emotes. Her emote design is always very good. And taking inspiration from the perspective and posing of those might not be a bad plan. Yeah, like the way she does her Pog emote. Which is kind of what I would want to do for the hype one. Would be let's see here. Like those lines are already off. I'm so bad about these curves. I'm making them like not like, I don't know what the word is for what I'm trying to not do. These eyes need to be huge. Like, not making it flat looking, right? And this is the one that we put the little stars in. Yo, average nerd, how are you? How's it going? How's it going? We're messing around with drawing emotes. And we're trying to make the bot into an emoteable thing. And it is actually really hard because I don't draw a lot of stuff like this normally. But how are you? How have you been? How's it going? What is up, Sasageo? How are you? How are you? I am good myself. I am good. I'm gonna add on to your Sasageo here while we're going. Yeah, so that's the system I was talking about the other day, where everybody can start it once a day, right? So everybody can say Sasageo once a day and start that, and then so yeah, you won't be able to do it again. I don't know if I've done it yet. I have. I did it earlier, and then regardless of whether you've already done it, everybody else can contribute to it. So like if somebody else starts a Sasageo that hasn't already done it, you can contribute and it keeps looping it. So it could theoretically loop for as long as more people kept going. Yeah. Yeah. Here, what? Yes, so Badiun, like these lights up here on the top of my screen are interactive, right? I don't know if I've shown you this yet. Like I can make them D20s and we can make them a random gradient of colors. So you can change the colors of my lights to whatever you want them to be. If you use the keyword me, so if you do lights me, it'll do your chat name color if you have one. If you don't have one, it'll be white. So cool. Can I ask for help? Yeah, sure. We're messing around with, does Padian know how to draw emotes today? We messed around with, this is our current Badiun look that we put together a little bit ago. Then we're going to try to turn this into emotes. But yep. So lights up a couple different models. The best ones, I think, of the D20. The egg's really good. We like the egg. The flower's okay. It's a better firework, which I also fireworks. Right? Like, there are automatic fireworks that you can fire off. You can control their colors and shapes too. All that stuff is in my Discord because it's too chunky to put in chat commands. But yeah, no. This is all run by Badiun, who is in chat, right? You know. How you doing, Badiun? I have a fork and knife. All I need is a little spoon. Thank you, Badiun. Thank you. So he's here. That was made in part with Angela around Valentine's Day because she had all of her like eggy things. So Badiun learned how to do that. So like you could do, hey Badiun, you are looking fine. And he goes, no, you, Padian, are excellent. Thank you, Badian. You're too kind. So he's a couple call and response things. He also listens to chat and he learns from it. So I can impersonate here. I'm talking. We're gonna go to talk scene. So he can impersonate chat members. Who's a fun one to impersonate? Andre could be fun.
Andreth Padra. Let's rotate.
Andra Padra. Let's rotate. Yes.
Andreth Padra. Gotta get through the tutorial. Andreth Padra. Yes dude, we got that Tyranitar and the Urshifa cards in this newest set, thank god. Andreth Padra. Now Charizard in this one. Andreth Padra. Motifs and needs. Suck.
So yeah, you can impersonate chatters because it learns from you guys. He also runs all of my gambling. We also have that. Like, we have an actual roulette wheel that'll spin right here when people do that. I'm just gonna show off all my stuff real fast. So now roulette's running. This needs to be cleaned up. I don't like the way it looks against the other stuff on the stream. It's super basic. It's okay. It works. It can be better. So I gotta make it better. Oh god, I had so much platinum. This is fine. I mean, it's not that much platinum, but I would have bet it on 7 if I realized it. But yes. Just flexing all my cool random nerd stuff I built. Hey, I won it though. I'll take it. Sitting pretty on that black cam right now. More to throw around. But yes, that is the craziness that is my stream and all of the stuff that I put together for it. Let's make the lights eggs while I think about it. Egg lights. Okay. Emotes though. I don't like the way this emote is shaping up. I think it's the way I have the eyes that are bothering me the most. Also, noses are stupid. I hate noses. But I think this looks weird without a nose. Like, I don't know if I like this without a nose. Might be okay. I think this mouth is off. And I have to remember, this is a robot, so we can play into a robot a little bit. Right. We can get starry-eyed. We do the little, like, hype lines, like the little emote lines. Gonna go off the screen here. I mean, this could be bigger as well, which might be a thing I need to do to it. Nice, Grace. I don't like this right here. This. How do cheekbones work? Cheekbones are also stupid. Noses and cheekbones are stupid. Why doesn't everything just wear a helmet and a mask? Like, let me just slap down, like, cheekbones and necks. Yes. Like, just slap a helmet down. Some, like, Imperial Rome helmet. Done. Problem solved. But cheekbones are stupid. Yeah. Cheekbones and noses. Like, I feel like this needs a nose, like an anime nose to go along with this very anime aesthetic. I think my problem is a lot of right here in this cheekbone that's going on that I hate. Right, like the face on painting or body that we put together doesn't have that problem because he's a dead-on perspective. This is not dead on. Does this need to come out and then come back down in? Is that how cheekbones work? Like nose though. Thank you. It's a very, like, the most basic nose I could possibly put on it. I think my problem is the fact that the eye is coming out ahead of the cheekbone. I think that's my real problem here. Right, because he has this little, like, almost eye makeup thing going on the side that makes him robot-y. We could definitely get rid of the nose. I feel like it looks weird without it. But maybe we just do like a shadow somewhere on here instead. Oh, I'm on a layer ahead. That's why I can't erase it. Why can't I erase all this here? Right, like when I start to lose this, it's okay. Mouth is not in perspective. Mouth is also just gonna be a solid color because it's gonna be an emote, so whatever. I'll clean up the lines later. His head is very round now. Is a round head for Badian bad? So kind of, right? So my emotes, I only have 6 currently. I have 4 more slots. Right? So we were just talking about doing this yesterday. We were talking about drawing new emotes in general. I like my D20s because I'm a D&D nerd and I use them. I like the mic drop as well. There are max amount of slots. For an affiliate, you can have 7 normal slots and then I think 3 to 4 bit slots, depending on how many bits you get. And that's where you cap. You cannot get more until you are a partner. Yes. So you get like 5 tier 1 sub emotes once you get the 50 subs or 50 sub points. 1 tier 2, 1 tier 3, and like 2 or 3 to 4 bit emotes. So you unlock 2 more tier 1s. Yes. Oh, did your sub thingy go out? Oh, you're right. That's right. You said people were gifting you subs. Nice. Yeah. So you'll have up to 5 tier 1s, right? So like I have a tier 1 slot I'm not currently using. I would replace some of these that I currently have. And then I don't have any bit emotes done. So I have emotes to do. And while like the photorealistic me emotes are okay, I don't love them. I like the facepalm one because I do that like all the time. But I don't love it. So I was like, I don't know if I want to like do a chibi me for my emotes. And I'm like, we don't really have a mascot. So we started talking about my custom bot who like runs my lights and the gambling and the voice stuff in stream and the fireworks and everything. Batayun, making him the mascot. And that's how this whole stream has turned out. So you unlocked 2 more emotes. Yeah, today was a huge turnout. Nice. So I'm at max then because now I have 5 tier 1s. Yes, that would be the max. And understandable. I like your Batayun. Thank you. I think it's a fun idea. I think it can be like cute enough that they're fun emotes to use in other places, right? Because I want to be able to like use my emotes other places and people be like, oh, that's a cool emote. And not, oh, cool, you're dabbing. I don't really use that emote. It was made to hurt me, but it's fine. I'm very sorry about Batayun. Yes, I think the Batayun emote, like, putting it like an angry Batayun, I did a quick sketch. This is not how it's going to turn out in the end. For like a bonk emote. And I think we can be very expressive with the colors of the eyes and this like brain area. I think the hype, I think I like this. We could make it like greens or something. Looks like, yeah, it started to look like a Power Ranger or like, yeah, or Kamen Rider. I'm trying to think of the other things that have these kind of eye shapes because I make them very, very pointy eyes. Don't get me wrong. There is a non-zero number of people in my community who would love to have Power Ranger emotes. It's 1. The number is 1. So I think it could be fun. Super Sentai Greg Mike. Yes. There you go. Exactly. Except it's Batayun. So let's remember the hype. And I think I need to make the head bigger so it takes up more space in here. Let me merge this layer down real fast. Right. Yes, those emotes, Andre. Like, I think doing something more like this in scale is better. Well, I mean, just because we have limited space when you make an emote. You got to use as much as you can to get those details across. The Power Rangers, what's up, Rob? Yeah, it's Eric. Eric is the one. He's the non-zero number. You're doing it. That's pretty good. Thank you. I think it'll be better once I clean up some of the line art. It's freaking cheekbones. Even though it's a robot, and I don't know how much cheekbones actually matter to a robot, but here we are. Great sketch, Lamau. Thank you. But yes. I mean, he might need something else going on back here, but I think it's fine. Let me clean up some of this random gunk I've got going on, and I can color squatch it real fast to see if I like kind of how it's worked out. Then I can move on to maybe line arting it. This really just comes down around the eye. He almost has eye makeup going on, which, you know what, I can work with. It'll help with the expressions. Does he need eyebrows for this one? I don't think so. I think if I give him eyebrows, he gets too surprised. I think it's probably better without the eyebrows. I think a lot of my problems with this, like, right side of his face is coming down to this interaction with this eye and that cheek there. But I think it's fine. Okay. Let me color this guy a little bit. Grab a full color brush real fast too. Why are you on not full opacity? There we go. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Grace. I was like, this face, I'm feeling something very familiar about this face. It's Nebula. Especially the orange slot by the eye, from her like repaired face, and the face plate separations. Yes, it's Nebula. That's what it was. I'm like, I'm totally getting something from something else, and I don't know where it's coming from. It was Nebula. Let's do a quick coloring of this stuff, so I can see how I like it shaping up. But that is exactly where it was coming from. Okay, Ravensmout's seeing something. I feel like the eye color might need to be more different than the brain color, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And weirdly enough, I feel like his mouth should still probably be pink. Right? Like, kind of sketchy, but I'm thinking something like that, and I'm just trying to see what it looks like at like really tiny scales. Of course, line thickness will have to change at smaller scales. Just sketch mode still. But something like that I think might work. I like that better zoomed out because I don't focus on that cheekbone. That's my current gripe is cheekbones and noses. It's this section of the face that is causing me to hate every face that I draw. I'm working on it. We're getting there. Okay. But with that, I think I'll ink this one a little bit. Let's try that. Is this the scale? Size of the box I'm putting on? I have absolutely no idea. Probably way larger than they need to be. You don't tell me on your selection how big you are. Is there a ruler I can pull up? This is a where's the ruler? So what I ended up doing is I just took my default sketching thing. I just drew a bunch of squares on it. Because I figured once I draw the line art, I could pull it out, and then I'm going to have to reduce it in size anyway. These are much larger than they would ever show up to be here. Let me do... nothing to copy, that makes sense. Can I make this from the copy template? I know I can't in GIMP. So let's see. If this is 2400 across, then these are, they're in the 500 by 500 range. I'm gonna draw mine up so I can see what they look like up to scale. Yeah, so wait, what the fuck, body unit? Exclamation point. Yeah. Yeah, lurk apparently is working. What if I wasn't? Yeah, you have returned those really fast. So that's a piece that I built the body in for his lurk. That's why I was really excited about the lurk. I was like, oh, this is fun. This is gonna be really cool to play with for people. If you return within 5 minutes of saying exclamation point lurk, it goes, wait a second, that was really quick. But yeah. Because you don't talk to girls hotline. So these are about 500 by 500. Body's got some great stuff. I mean, you could this could get spicy. This could get really spicy. Oh no, that's cute. That's not spicy. That's cute. Okay. So then, the best part. Ready? Bodyune, something's wrong with my eyes because I can't take them off you. Oh, really? Well, Payton, you're thicker than a Snorlax on Route 11. It'll flirt back if it knows the line you flirted with it. Gives Body some ketchup for his eyes. Wait, ketchup? So again, this is made in conjunction with my friend Angela, Hungry Angela, where she was making a bunch of things. She uses Nightbot and has different categories of flirts. Right? So she's got like mild ones and like super spicy ones, right? This Bodyune's list is all of those smashed together and a bunch of other ones I found. And he has some call and like response ones too. Can we forgot the gag already? Oh no, not again. So yeah, he's got some fun stuff. Yeah, that is correct. I have a 6.89% compatibility with drawing faces. Yes. I'm gonna shout. Sounds good, Iagra. Here is one you could give to Bodyune. Are you a fire? Because I feel some sparks. I think he has one like that. I think he does. I have one I was thinking about the other day when I was talking to people, and it's like, you belong in an amusement park because you look like a good ride. Is there a command for all the commands? No, there isn't, and he needs one. New Bodyune will have one. But he doesn't currently. I have a lot of them listed in my Discord, at least the big ones, like the lights. There's one on Thrillville when your heart stops. It's like, but yeah, so like the fireworks and the lights are in my Discord. There's a bot command section because they're like really complicated commands, right? So like we made the lights blue, but you can do lights. Let's do a 3-part gradient. So lights, gradient, me, blue, Weaver. Weaver's a VIP, so his color registers, right? And now let's do a gradient between the 3 colors that I specified. 2 of them being my Twitch username color, 1 the color blue, and the 3rd one Weaver's username color. That only works for mods and VIPs. I'm in a defibrillator. My heart stopped from being close to you. Ooh, that's a good one. There is the ability to add a line to body that we could do. I'll add them manually later though, because I have not been upkeeping that system of his, and it could definitely break if I use it wrong. It is a pretty light combination. I do like my teal hues. Also, the lights are currently eggs, so it's great. You got nothing? Well, you can, just flirt with Bodyune. He'll help you. If I'm going to do this, let me... Yeah. That's more comfortable for my hand. I don't know why drawing these shapes, this angle is better for my hand, but it is. Able to gradient color. Oh yeah, yeah. So if you do any two colors, it'll gradient between them. If you tell it gradient, you can do up to 3 colors in it. If you don't tell it gradient, it's gonna think you want to do a pattern. So there are patterns to lights as well, like candy cane, right? Which you do exactly what you think it's gonna do. And you can specify a specific pattern of colors that you want it. So like lights pattern, wisteria, cyan, purple, pink, white. Now it's going to take those colors I gave it and it's going to alternate the pattern. Right, so you can give it very specific colors if you tell it what to do. It has all of the Crayola crayon colors and a bunch of all of the Bob Ross colors loaded up. It also recognizes me will use your color if you have one set. All of the mods, myself, and the VIPs, when they join the stream, their color gets recorded for the day, and then that color can be used by anybody as like a thank you to the people who support and are pillars of the community. There's well more than 120 colors. I think it's like 250 something, because it uses some of the old crayon colors too. We've got the pearl colors and we've got the gemstone colors as well. Oh my goodness, I know, right? It was one of our greatest streams when we coded that system up to load all the Crayola crayon colors. Like you can do sapphire, and then you can put them into a crown. And now you've got the crowns for Sapphire Princess, who's a member of my stream. You have so much. I know this bot is a mess of all kinds of crazy things. Like, I mean, Grace, here, you have no idea. I mean, on it, really? Just wait, because you could also use those things in the fireworks with channel redemption points. Supposed to be Marcus, but it's not done yet. I'm working on it. So when a VIP joins the stream for the first time, and then there's Eric's special fireworks. I know, right? Aren't they? They're the perfect ASMR fireworks sounds I found. Yes. If you don't give it a color, it'll pick a random color. But you can also do really specifically, like flower. Shut up, Eric. I'm trying to show my friend Grace the cool things. Stop ruining them. Like, now it's going to do, all the fireworks are going to be flowers. And if I wanted specific flowers, I could do a colon and give them specific colors. The problem is the drawing tablet is in front of me, which makes this very, very fun to do. It'll take up to 7 firework chains. There we go. So now it's going to do a rainbow of flowers, right? So you can be very specific with it, which made the command documentation for it massive. But yes. The fireworks are one of the best parts of the fireworks and the lights, I think, are some of the best parts. The other cool thing is We have actual roulette you can play. So like I just bet 50% of my platinum on the number 7. And the ball is going to land on something. It's probably not going to be 7. But everybody can get on the same ball within 30 seconds of the first person starting it. Like fireworks IRL because they're too loud, but the fireworks sound is the perfect popping noise. Yes. I agree. Fireworks, it can be fun, but I don't like being too close to them because they're very loud and then they're like all smoky. 7! Suckers! Where is he? Where's Sir Quay? Where's Icy? So 7 is a 35 times payout. So I just had the monthly win record with 197,748 platinum in one go. Ooh. So gamble, the G command is a 50-50 flip. Well, I might as well lose it. So we also like gambling here. So that's also a thing. So platinum on my stream is our stream currency. It is separate from channel points because I can't directly manipulate channel points, which means we can't gamble channel points, which is fine. Aw, I didn't win. Weaver did. Nice win, Weaver. But yes, so can gamble it by predictions, kind of. The problem with predictions is you only get out what was put in. So like you get out a proportion of whatever you have of the winning side of the losing side. How do you start a raffle? Exclamation point, my raffle, and then the amount that you want to use. And that will take your own platinum and start a raffle for the stream. So that's how that works. And then exclamation point join gets in our raffles. So you can kind of get to gambling, but people have to participate for people to get stuff out of gambling. It doesn't just double your winnings. Right? It's a little trickier than that. But I wanted more, and I wanted more interaction, and I can't directly manipulate channel points, but I can manipulate my platinum. So at the end of every month, whoever's in the top 5 of the platinum leaderboard, which you can find out with VIP, is eligible to earn a temporary VIP badge for the next month. So there are 5 rotating VIP slots. So Andre has one right now. If Andre does not maintain his position in this top 5, he loses it for May. So at the end of every month, I reset platinum and everybody starts from 0. First time you come to the stream every month, you get 500 platinum. You just flat out, I just give it to you. So everybody can play every month. That way, new viewers are always able to play, right? I hate... Nice, Grace and Eric split the raffle for 3,050. Nice. I hate going into like a new stream that like has an established community and like them doing something with their points. And it's really almost always just gambling it. And people have like billions. And I'm like, okay, cool. I can't play this game. Like I will never get on that leaderboard. So my stream resets it. So there are monthly leaderboards. There are also monthly records. So I think this is I need to fix this command because that wasn't right. Just win record. Okay. It's monthly win. Yeah, there we go. So there's a monthly win record for whoever wins the most and also whoever loses the most. So those exist. Yes, so that's Stream Elements is the thing running the points. Bodyune is just interfacing with it. So I replaced everything of Stream Elements point-wise besides the giving points passively with Bodyune. It's not about the money, it's about sending a message. Me before winning the roulette and raffling my winnings away. I mean, you're not wrong. Weavy Boy here is one of my OGs. He's one of the people who got us to affiliate when I was streaming to like 0 people because I didn't tell my friends I was streaming. So Weaver has a permanent VIP spot. He's a special boy. So platinum means nothing to him besides just flexing it around. Happy to have helped. I know, Weaver. But yes, yeah. We got all kinds of stuff that's made from the like somebody made this gradient, this pattern in this gradient, and we saved it. So like we can make patterns on stream. We gotta love that. I know, right, Grace? The lights are hands down my favorite part of my stream, and I'm working on making Bodyune a thing I can share with people. Who's to make the shapes? I don't have any fruit shapes yet, but they can be. And that's the thing. We can add more shapes. We have an egg. We do have an egg. We can have flowers, crowns. I took skull out because it didn't look very good. The D20, the normal lights, there are hearts. Yes, I'll have to get some fruits for the summer. Oh, and acorns. The acorns actually look really good. Oh, you're right. I should make a lemon reg, and I should make a peach light. Those are ones I should make. And then you can color them however you want to color them with the colors and stuff. Peaches. Yes, because for one, peach is a cute fruit. It has a good shape that it fills up like a square enough. Eggplant, I think, is a little too much. So here's what I was going with, right? Listen, Greg, I've got ideas. We'll talk, Grace. We'll talk. Eggplant, I think, is too poignant. Peach, also a reference for a nice bottom, I think is tongue-in-cheek enough that it's still funny without crossing that line. Like acorn. Acorn is a nut, and you could make that white, and you could put one and one together. And I think that's tongue-in-cheek enough that I don't feel bad having it up there. Right? I think slapping an eggplant up there is a little too... There's only one thing an eggplant means. As a Georgia, we deserve the peaches. I will get peaches for you. Thank you, Weaver, for doing exactly what I was saying, making the acorns white. So yeah, I'm currently working on improving some of the interface things for the bot. So like right now, in order to add a new image, I have to go into the bot and program like the image in, like what it's called, how it gets called, whether it uses the string of lights. So if we put it back to the default model, you'll see there's a string for these lights, right? Because they were originally Christmas lights. I made them for Christmas. Not everything. Oh, they're the only ones who use the string of lights. I do. I also like the default model. They're very nice. They're very chill. This is the default setting for them all. So this is the default colors for them. And they're like cute little like room lights, right? Don't get me wrong. The other models are really funny and very fun. They're much bigger than this model. Eric prefers the egg model. I think I prefer the D20 model. We also have, I think this works. Does that work? That doesn't work. It's just models. See, I stopped. There we go. Those are the models. Oh, that's right. We have an hammer because we have M lights. There we go. So the default is the bulb. We have crowns, clovers, because I did that for St. Patrick's Day. We have hammers. You have to do just necrotic, Weaver. It doesn't like having... So when you give it two arguments, it thinks you want colors, and it gets confused when you give it a pattern and a model. The new one doesn't get confused as much. It's because the lights have gotten so complicated. Pumpkins or bats or Halloween? Absolutely, Grace. Absolutely. So, back in Halloween, story time, right? Let me just put everything this up. We're gonna go to chatting window. Story time. So, this version of Bodyune used to be a just a chatbot. He didn't used to have any fun visual things. Then we started increasing our gambling with our first big gambling increase, which was horse racing. Yes, we had horse racing. Little gifs of running horses would run across the screen with names that you could bet on and buy stock in. It was fun. It was great. One of the best things we've added, especially since no horses were made hurt in the process of this horse race, right? They were all equally loved. I mean, not really. Shadowcorn, Shadowfax, and Nightmare were definitely loved the most, but we liked Harry Trotter and Naysayer. I have so much money in GTA for horse racing. Yeah, exactly. So we built that so we could, bet on horse racing, because I was like, okay, that's really fun. I'm going to do more things with this. I like gambling the currency in the stream. Other people like it. What's a gambling? What do people gamble on? People gamble on horse racing. So I built that. Then it got a little complicated and we broke the economy because people had like 10 million platinum. And I'm like, no, that's too much. So I shut horse racing down. We started resetting platinum monthly. Then that version of Bodian didn't have much of a point anymore. Come Halloween, right? We made fireworks for 4th of July. That's where it started. We then made fireworks for 4th of July. They were really crappy fireworks and they only had a couple colors. And they were just gifts of fireworks. They weren't particles like my current fireworks are. And then I wanted to improve it. I've done game design stuff before, so I built this in Unity. This is a Unity game that is running on top of my screen. So as a test for Halloween, we made the first version of it, where you could dump candy corn on me. So candy corn would fall and would start piling up, and you could dump pumpkins, and you could get like a stack of the particles up to like this high. You could get spider webs to form in the corners, and a spider would drop down from the center. You could make a witch fly across the screen and cackle. And you could make a little ghost like hover around, and you could make a dancing skeleton appear behind me, doing a random dance with your name tag like above it. And it was a mess. I mean, it was a hot mess. It was a great mess. It was just like the screen was just covered in things. It was a good time. But I didn't code it very well. I coded it very quickly. So like the holiday season, I built this new version of Bodian that has better interactions and the lights. And the lights didn't have any models yet. They were just the normal model lights. And I programmed a bunch of patterns. So you could tell it colors or is it just patterns? That does work. Those are the patterns that are pre-made. All of those exist. You can use any of those patterns you want. You can make your own, but those are our pre-made ones. Yep. So I tried to make sure I got all the pride flags. Omni was the only one I was missing for a while, and we got it. Because I didn't find it in the Wikipedia article for all the major flags, because I'm a boring cis white dude. I don't know the flags. I'm sorry. I know the bi flag. I know the really popular ones, right? Like the really pop culture popular ones that you see everywhere. Like the bi flag, the trans flag, LGBTQ, the general rainbow flag, right? Like I know all of those. I know the asexual flag too. But I just want to make sure I got all the other ones and got them up here. I just want to bind the trans flag. See, the bi flag is always for me, the bi flag's very vaporwave, and the trans flag's very like pastel, like the way my mind like thinks about them. Again, I'm an ally, sure. None of these, I don't identify with these flags, but I know there are members of my community who do, so I wanted to make sure I had them all. I gotta remember that. There you go. You know what I knew was asexual, because for a long time I thought I was asexual. I was wrong. My message destroyed my trip. Yes, we talked about this. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm sorry that happened to you again, Weaver, but now you know. But yeah, so like I built all those patterns. I built like a bunch of holiday ones. The cosmic pattern's really fun. This is a really fun pattern. especially in the stars. We stand self-discovery. We do, yes. As long as you're doing it in a safe way and not harming other people. Then absolutely yes. But yeah. So then things just started growing. And it is ballooned in what this bot can do now. But you know, it's fun. We keep adding things. I'm currently working in a way that I can share this bot with people. By making, you know, better user interfaces for it, documenting their commands, you know, maybe because I forget them, and making a way that you can turn things off, right? So like my bot does a lot of things, like the flirt command. Not everybody wants this. What did the paperclip say to the magnet? I don't know, Badiun. Everything got out of hand. Next thing you know, Body will become the singularity. I mean, that's the goal. Terrible though. I know, isn't it great? I'm so proud of this bot. He needs a lot more work though, don't get me wrong. Okay, Badian, what did the paperclip say to the magnet? He should answer us in like 30-ish seconds. He takes a bit because I want to make sure people had a chance to, you know, actually mull things over. He could be faster though. I find you very attractive. Okay, that was, I waited a little long for that, Badian, but thank you. But yeah, got him. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of other silly fun things I can do. Like we might have broken Sasageo today. I don't know what necessarily breaks Sasageo. It might be me. It might be when I type in Sasageo because I have it coded differently for me. But if you type this and I didn't break it, it'll start playing the music and people can contribute to it, and it's a whole mess. If you didn't see it, I think I was showing it to the Hokage. You probably don't have enough yet, but it'd be funny. We'll try it.
Grace Ainyofis, what fruits can we make the shapes? Grace Ainyofis, you have so much money in GTA for horse racing. Grace Ainyofis, holy. Grace Ainyofis, OMG, I love that. Grace Ainyofis, you have so much work into this bot is amazing.
Thank you. I know. So yeah, the more you talk in my stream, the more it learns to impersonate you, and it becomes less copy pasta. Because it remembers everything that everybody's ever said to it, and then it regurgitates it by chaining through the words they use together. So like you can get some really crazy stuff. Like, is it 19, guys? Is it quote 19? Yes, yeah. I'm sure I've done pranks, but I don't know enough jazz. Is what Badiun made a sentence for Iagra. I like how it says your name. Grayson in your face. Yeah. Yep. It doesn't know how to separate things the way we normally would. It says my name like a patient, like you would pronounce nation. Saying my name. Oh God. Grayson, your face. Yep. Here, Weaver, I can do it. Only the mods and myself can do it.
As a summoner, I am sad I get no points for being a rock attack. Weaver 42.
No rock attacks.
And we haven't even started drawing XD.
Oh yeah,
Weaver
we were doing 42. That, weren't we?
I already know the real name for it. But it's usually called Lazy Eye. Weaver 42 at Passion steal a plot from JoJo, then mix with a fanfiction. You will be a smoother brain. Robots don't need folds, P. Weaver 42, I am making another campaign that the Mutants and Masterminds campaign is stalling for. I have been playing that or everyone dealing with the tentacle face.
The tentacle face, Weaver? But yeah, so at least 3 of these are made up lines. So like steal a plot from JoJo, then mix it with fan fiction was what Weaver and I were talking about for like D&D plots. You could have a smoother brain And robots don't need folds was in response to us giving Bodyune a brain for a minute. So hello Urban Heat, how are you? Welcome. So Bodyune chained those together because Weaver used similar words. Also, that or everyone dealing with the tentacle face is probably a new sentence. Look, it was experimental time for me. Really into illithids, Weaver. But how are you, Urban Heat? How are you? So yeah, the bot's doing a lot of stuff. He's fun. But yeah, so we were working on emotes. Then we got sidetracked talking about how great Bodyune is. It's great. Oh, I just wrote a great sonnet. Having a great night. How are you? Nice. Pretty good. We got a Bodyune kind of face drawn up. And now we are using it to start making some emotes that are currently sideways because I am quickly colored them and was doing some art, but I was showing my friend Grace the cool things that our bot can do. Bodyune scares me. Good. He should. Die when lurk while trying to learn DVD. Nice, Andre. Good luck. My experience with DBD is it's really easy to pick it up. And then you get to a point where you're playing with people with like real talents and stuff, and you're just getting raffle stomped. And then shortly after that, you reach a point where there is a language in Dead by Daylight I just don't understand. I don't know all the shorthand yet, but it is pretty fun. I don't play it as much as my brother does, though. I don't understand DBD. You have to fix some stuff and then escape. So you have to fix generators and then escape the killer. Well, the killer has you trapped there. The killer's trying to kill you all. It's basically Among Us, right? Like there is somebody hunting you and you're trying to avoid them in like a horror movie, and you're trying to escape. Subversion of Slenderman. I mean, kind of, except Slenderman's a player, right? And there are a bunch of different killers. So like there's a ghosty killer. There's like an Oni, I think, right? There's like Michael Myers. Spider-Man Clash of Among Us. Yes, it's a horror game. It is. Yes. Okay, Bodyune emote. It definitely in the horror spectrum. That's right. I was trying to draw this eye and not hate it. The trans light colors are very pretty together. Also, the egg with that is a very poignant trans symbol. See, my concern with and concern is a strong word for this. With all of the like pride flags I have, is I feel like somebody's gonna come in when I draw. Yes, I know you're gonna see me try to draw this oval and connect it nicely like 100 times before I succeed. So an egg is not really a trans symbol. I mean, I don't think it is. I'm not trans. I'm not part of that community. I couldn't really tell you, but I know trans people talk about their pre-transition personalities like being like an egg. They hadn't hatched into who they were supposed to be yet. So I know like there's like me IRL egg is a subreddit where people are like making some comment like, I didn't think I was trans until I like started wearing like frilly dresses and loving it. And it's like they're talking about how they're in an egg. Because I haven't transitioned yet. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't know the exact terminology of this. My guess is from what the Reddits I see that make it to the front page. And I was like, oh, hey, that's witty. That makes sense. They're breaking out of their shell. Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it as well. I don't really know, though. I know that I've seen the terminology egg used with it a lot. Now, I made the egg light because my friend Hungry Angela's like theme is food and have a lot of egg things. Like I made her egg emotes. And I was like, oh, I'll throw an egg up there for her real fast. Super funny, super light. That's fun. So cute. I'm trans and I haven't heard of that. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's like a generally accepted thing. I mean, it's not like all trans people know each other. I guess that's not how that works, but yeah. Now, Grace, you can be a cutie if you want to be a cutie. Anybody can be a cutie if they think they're a cutie. We stan self-confidence and self-love. Oh, not like cut like fit. I know I'm QL. There you go, Grace. Yes. But yeah, I'll probably end up deleting some of these lines at some point to make me not hate them. That line actually went a little better. Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, the podcast painting? Yeah, so I mean, I've said this before, and there are a handful of the members of this community who are like pillars of this community who have told us their identification. And I wanted to support that. I knew that if we made fireworks, we're gonna want to be able to fire off the full rainbow. I'm like, if I'm gonna make lights and we're gonna make patterns, I might as well put the flags in so that they can make their flags. And that way everybody can find a way to identify themselves in this community like this. Like you, exactly. Yeah. I try not to, like, I know some people are totally confident in their identities and do not care about me talking about it. I just personally try not to talk about other people's business, right? I know some people are less out than others are, and I don't want to put them in a position ever like that. So I try not to call names. People like you, Urban Heat, will call themselves out in chat, and I love that. But I will try not to be like, oh, yes, my viewer who's trans, Urban Heat, because I don't want to do that to you. Right? I know for some people, it's a touchier subject. And I try to respect that. That's what I'm saying. Yes, thank you, Iagra. Iagra has returned. So yeah. That's my 2 cents on the matter. For what it's worth, which it's not worth anything. I don't like those lines. Those lines are a little better. A trans flower is adorable. Mm-hmm. That little emote is pretty sweet. Okay, let me turn off all of this stuff and then clean this up. Sorry, I'll be back with you in 1 moment, chat. As I stare intently down and try to clean up some lines. Okay. The trans it also just made me see that you weren't a horrible exclusionary person. It made me comfortable. Yes, I try to make this a very inclusive community. I don't care who you are or what you are, as long as you're not a dick. That's our one rule. Other than that, you do you. I don't care. As long as you're not hurting other people and not being a dick, you are welcome here. I definitely do not need to go into these lines in such detail because this is going to get shrunken down so heavily, but some of the bigger offenders of it need to be cleaned up. All my emotes. This one is still my favorite. It's tier 2. It's you as a kid. I love it. My dice and then my mic drop are my favorite emotes. For sure. I mean, you'll see me use them in Lazy River and like other Discords. That's a Discord that Grace and I are both part of with a bunch of friends. But those are emotes I'll use because they're like applicable in like scenarios that are outside of my stream, which I enjoy having. Not that your emotes ever have to be applicable in situations outside your stream. They're for your stream. You do whatever you want with them. Fucking cheekbones. Cheekbones will be the death of me, guys. You know, sometimes I'll color in, like I'll make the lines where things meet thicker because it reads better in line art. But I think that works fine. These honestly might be able to be moved down. So I think I'm going to redo these guys. Looks pretty good. Thank you. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. This needs to be angled a little bit more. I think it needs to taper a tad bit more. To really get the effect that I'm going for here. I'll fix those lines in a second if I like them. That's better. Okay, I like that more. Fix the line work on mine, but I think I just get too lazy. I feel that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm streaming this, because if I'm streaming it, I'll get less frustrated with not making them perfect on the first try because I'm a perfectionist. And if things aren't perfect, I get really frustrated about it. And then I get into this like mental cycle where I'm like, well, I'm not going to make it perfect, so why am I even trying? Kind of a thing. And then like the full imposter syndrome sets in. But if I do it on stream, I tend to be calmer about it and more patient with myself. I also hold myself to actually doing it, which helps. Okay. Now for some coloring. Also, I guess I need to go do the eyes in a second. We'll do the eyes last. I can, we didn't do the brain either. I actually gotta go do that line. Let me color this in real fast. And then I'll go do the brain. I will do the eyes on a separate layer. Just because of how they're gonna work. There we go. I made toast with butter and Parmesan. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oops, wrong layer. We also stand toast. Especially garlic bread. We are big fans of garlic here in this stream. Garlic bread is so good. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But if this stream was more about food, I would make a garlic bread emote. That's how passionate I feel about this garlic bread subject. But as much as I love food, I don't think my brand is food. My friend Angela's brand is sometimes food. It's more food than mine is. But mine is not. About cheesy garlic bread, like a cheesy Texas toast garlic bread, I am all up in that. Yes. Please and thank you. Absolutely. Coloring is so cathartic, guys. Line art is frustrating. Coloring is cathartic. So is bodying going to take over the world? That is the end goal. Some people are on Twitch because they want to be partnered and they want to. Some people are on Twitch because they want to make money just hanging out. Some people are on Twitch because they want to be a pro gamer. I'm on Twitch because I want to make a bot take over the world. Also, I guess hanging out is cool. That's fascism. Shh. Shh. Okay. Definitely getting there. I think that's getting pretty readable. The lines on these guys might need to be more. Can you do the sad meme?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I can. Oh, Grace, I haven't shown you that one. Yeah, I've got a button for that. I also have as a button as well. Straight memeing. Yes. It might need to be shifted left a little bit. No, I think we broke it today, Urban Heat. I think there's something in current Badiun's Sasageo where when I participate in it, I break it. I know we used it earlier, but here, I got you. I can play it manually. There you go. Yeah. So I don't think you're wrong. I think this could move over a little bit and take up a little more of the frame. I think it's okay the way it is. But it definitely could. But okay, let me oops. Do these eyes real fast. No, I want to do that on a separate layer because I want to be able to control this a little bit more. I don't like the way I am trailing my lines on these eyes. There's my current problem. Do I do the double down there, or do we just do like that? I don't want it to be Monday tomorrow. I'm getting my second dose vaccine and I'm about to rip my bank account with buying more supplies. Ooh. Yeah. I have a bunch of meetings tomorrow that I'm not excited about. I mean, it's whatever. Meetings are whatever. I just don't want to do it. I have my second dose of that good Pfizer on the 11th. Let's try that and see how that looks once I set them up real fast. Because it might be better to drop the double sparkle for one big sparkle. My friend just gifted me 5 subs. I'm offline. I'm hella mad. I mean, good friend. But also what? Usually when you gift subs, you want the recognition and the moment and the event because it's like a big thing. But okay. Let's try this. Except let's make them correct. I hate this so much. Drawing these lines is gonna kill me. Gotta get to some tonight, and so gave more. Ah, nice. Okay. Up here needs to be fixed. That'll work for now. Wow, Andre. Okay. I'm sorry, Grace. It's the rules. I'm sorry. I'll see you in a little bit, Grace. You like the single star eye, though? Okay, thank you. Andre rolls through, times Grace out, leaves. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I mean, I do, but... Here we are. And Grace was helping me with my emote design. I think that's going to look much better on an emote. I think those lines need to be much thicker. I think the yellow might need to be more yellow as well. I think it needs a white outline as well, because I think it's very gray, and I don't think it reads well on a dark background right now. I'm not sure it needs a white outline. It might. Points to undo it, Grace, but do you want me to? Grace can't tell you to undo it. Y'all ever just go on a random nostalgia trip? Yes, all the time, Weaver. I am well aware of what you're talking about with your random nostalgia trips. Darn, it wasn't over enough. What is this snapping to? Oh, let me do that. Oh, did I not grab the color layer? Oh, it's only grabbing one layer. I see. I've got to group them. Oh, if I grab group 5, we're good. There we go. I was watching the Ben 10,000 online episode online. Ah, nice. There we go. I think that's the solution I needed. Say the word, Grace. I'll spend the points. Yeah, I was watching the Ben 10. Yeah, nice. I really liked Ben 10. Really liked the world building in Ben 10. And the powers. One, I just like powers. Let me have other powers. I'm greedy like that. See, Grace was able to telepathically say the word, but the word was no. Oh no. Do COVID-19 tests work if you've gotten the vaccine? No. They don't, because once you have the vaccine, you have antibodies. So the test is going to show a positive in most cases. I am not a doctor. Please consult your doctor for actual medical advice. But it is my understanding that it does not work that way. Once you've had the vaccine, the tests are going to give you false positives. So you can't really, it doesn't work anymore. Or at least not with enough certainty that it like really works. But yes, okay. So on this emote, I think the lines on these guys need to be thicker up here, which you can't see for some reason. Up here, yeah, these two. That's a bummer. Yeah. It'd be like that though. You're a line art. Okay, line art. They can get cut off. That's okay. They just need to be thicker so that they register at smaller scales better. And then I can clean it up a little bit. Get some nice sharp lines going. That was a little too much. The pressure of the eraser is still a thing I'm getting used to. The eyes also need to be bolder lines. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the line art, and we're not going to have black lines in this. I don't like solid black lines as line art. Oh, I need to color that in better. I prefer to have a darker shade of the color. We back, baby. Welcome back, Grace. Welcome back. Oh, we didn't show Grace one other fun thing that the bot can do, guys. It's the thing we built specifically to handle Miss Jawbreaker. We got time again. I don't think Andre has enough points to time you out again. I think you're good for now. Unlock versatile. Yeah. Here, you can do this though. Grace. You can bonk Andre. Do it again. Yeah. Okay, let me fix the color in these eyes. Chuck said, I like that shit. That's what she said too. Okay, guys. Think we might be onto something with an emote style here. This is really growing on me, and this lineup here is not. I really like this. Looks really good. Thank you. Thank you. I think it needs a little shading, which we'll do right here. Nice. Okay, microphone. You got to get out of the way a little bit there. Don't worry about how dark this is right here. I'm aware of that. It'll work out. Let me put it on the layer that it's gonna be. It's gonna be like this. Getting there. That just might be it there. Might need to add a little bit up there. Just to get that curve that I want, the head to make sure it looks like. That's actually good. I'm learning things. Ah, yes. So when I do shading, depending on what I'm drawing, I do shading in a couple layers. I'll do it in a big block layer. So I'm doing a very cartoony style right now, right? So I'll do a layer where I'll paint in black, and I'll multiply, and then I'll adjust the opacity to get the harshness of the shadow I want. That way it's darkening the way that I want it to. If I'm doing some other things, I'll also do something like this here. Let me grab just this layer so I can let me erase those lines that shouldn't be there real fast. This is how you know you got extra stuff. So I'm using Krita, which lets me do this. Let me see if I got rid of it all. I didn't. It's fine. Erase. That's probably gonna fix some of it. If it's not, it's probably just super faint and it can't be seen. It's fine. I can clean it up in a minute. So what I'll do is I'll do shadows in actually a really dark purple. And then I'll do what's it called? Highlights in a really light yellow. What that starts to do is it starts to give you a, like, I don't have a highlight on here right now, but I can paint one real fast and I can show you what I'm talking about. Look at that. Do kind of the same thing. And what starts to happen is you start to get an actual like difference in your light, right? So you start to get warm highlights and cool shadows, which play a little better at longer ranges and give you a little more like vibrance to your art, I don't think I'm going to use a highlight on this piece. I just want this little shadow on the edge here to give the dimensionality to this that I'm seeing because I've been staring at it for 2 hours. But somebody fresh might not see that. And this starts to help it read a little better. So that's the little tricks that I've learned to start doing this. Krita lets me do this thing over here that you can't see because you can't see the menu. It's called Select Opaque, which lets me select just the parts that are drawn in on a layer. Which I'm just gonna clean up some of this on the side over here real fast. Yes, it's all about the little details usually. And by selecting opaque, I can just draw in the area. So this would be important for this layer. This is the line art layer, right? I'm gonna select opaque here. So now I only have my line art. Oh, and I must have drawn something over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use black anywhere on here. What I'm going to do is, let's grab the orange, for example. We're gonna grab the orange, we're gonna come down to a darker orange. And now I can only paint on, okay, I said I'm not gonna use black, I might use close to black. Now I can only paint where my outlines are. So I can adjust my outlines to be exactly what I want them to be, which I want them to be darker colors of their actual color. I just think I like that coloring more than I like black. Most software have a way to do this. I mean, at worst, you can like do the fuzzy select, right? And then if you do your line art on one layer, oops, wrong orange. You can clean that up with that kind of a selection. I might actually leave the black around the starry pupils because they will pop really well if I do that, but it might be too harsh. So we'll see. We might tone it down. But these are little things I've learned from watching other like art streams. Sure, we can get a little outline to the eye there. That might be okay. And we're gonna use the same color up here because it's the same color. Or we're just gonna color. Krita is free, which is why I use it. It's like the free version of Clip Studio Paint. I watch a lot of art streams during the day. Oh, Clip Studio Paint can definitely do this. I don't know what the word for it is or how to get to it, but I'm sure it can be done. Because I've watched people with Clip Studio Paint do it. That looks very clowny until I get rid of all of this, like, extra stuff. We're gonna leave the stars for last. This color is very close to black. Let's use this color instead here. This is the dark color on the outside, but it'll be okay to use it until we get there. Then we'll have to change it up a little bit. And I mean, I might go back to black on this because it's gray, right? And the dark version of gray is black. Ah, crap, I forgot that this is a line here I need to maintain. I'll go back and clean that up. My problem is going to be right here, that it's the same color as that is. So I'm going to have to find a new color for this back edge here. And I'm going to have to find a way to blend that together. And that might just be this color. Nope, too not dark. Yep, it's basically gonna be black back there. It's not a lot though, so I think it's gonna be okay. I think we'll still get the effect that we want. Yeah, so that needs to not be black, because also I don't like this. Those things need to change. In this case, I probably could have gotten away with going like this, though. And then just selecting the black, so I don't accidentally draw over something else. Except I don't think... So yeah, that didn't get all the black with the fuzzy select. So we're going to actually go about it this way. That is why I'm always very, very hesitant to use the fuzzy select. I'm also not sure I like the stars getting like bleeding out. Of like the actual eyeball itself. It's not the end of the world that it is. It's okay. I'm just not sure if I love the effect of it. But if we don't like it, we can change it. We missed a spot over here as well. I need to clean up. Couple spots, actually. I am by no means a serious or professional artist. I'm a hobbyist who is just the annoying person who like has to make all of his own stuff. Oh, that line down there is in a different layer that we need to clean up. And then that. I don't like that. This looks like a clown. And worst. Okay, that's better. That's much better. So now we got rid of all the black, really. And we have much more interesting colors going on this piece, right? And we could get a higher contrast on the eyes, possibly. I don't know if we need it. I think that reads okay. Yeah, the reason I chose some of these colors I did and such bold divisions of color was specifically so that we look good at a distance, right? When this shrinks down to like 17 by 17 pixels, right? We don't have a lot of detail to work with, which is why we don't have anything going on in this blue section of the head. What I wanted instead was I wanted to be really readable. I wanted to read on a dark and light mode. I'm not 100% sure I like the right side of the face on dark mode. I might have to actually hit it with like a highlight on that edge. So let's go and check that real fast. Maybe we will use a highlight here. We'll do something like that. We'll clean up this edge here. Sounds good. Sounds good. We can actually go to our color layer. Or actually, no, we can go to this. Select opaque. And then I can invert the selection. And now I can erase everything that's outside of this highlight here. That's a little better. It's still a little strong. Also, I missed a spot. Somewhere in here is here. Made it through your first trout. Nice, nice. Oh, it's the old star highlight. We don't need that layer anymore. There we go. Need to clean up this part of this. We're almost done one emote. Progress. Nice. Oh, I'm on. Is the eraser still? No, we go. Oh, it's because we're in the big color, the highlight color brush. I do not want to be in the highlight color brush. There we go. So that right now is our body and hype emote, which I think is getting there. I like it. It might be done, honestly. I kind of think that we need. I don't know if it's going to show up well, which is why I was kind of concerned about putting it on. Like this, right? Because this is glass. Oh, it's supposed to be glass. I don't think it matters on this emote. Because I don't think that's going to be visible, like, at all. But yeah, my thought was to get that little, like, sheen going. Right? That little, like, glass reflection. The little details do matter. That might need to be much bigger, though, if we want it to actually show up on something. And what I can do is I can take this. We can give it a decently high contrasting for white outline. That's not in perspective with this, though. And I'm a buffoon, but it's fine. I cover body is so cute. I'm so proud. Yes, I think our Bodyune is very cute, and I'm very proud of it as well, Weaver. I think that was a big success of this stream, was we made a cute Bodyune. That's more in perspective, and then we get this comes up this way. Nope, that doesn't work with the way the light's coming in. Also, this light is wrong. So here's my other problem, right? This isn't, the shadow is on this side. So the light should be on this side. I'm not particularly good. That is not the perspective this is in. I need to come from the other side. Particularly great at the perspective of this lighting. We'll get it. We'll get it one of these times. We try a light like that. Maybe that's this. Maybe this is the way to go. Yeah, this feels better, guys. This feels better if I move it somewhere else. It's so close. It's so close. I don't know. I don't think it's... I think it's really important on the other version. That I don't think it's needed here, per se. We could do just a big fat line up here. Right? And come off of that. But again, the resolution this is going to be seen at is like this at best, right? That I think that this like white up here might just not be a thing. Thanks, Kurt Jason, for the lurk. How was your stream, by the way? Oh, you're lurking. It's fine. You can tell me later. You were also doing art today. I'm V drunk. Nice, nice. Turning up on a Sunday. I like it. But okay, guys, I think we have one emote. Okay. Let me save this as emotes. Think we got it. We think we have a hype emote now, guys. I don't know what else I want to do this. I think I really like this. I gave it a slight highlight on this side to differentiate from the shadow on the other side. I actually think the shadow needs to come up above the line art, which means I need to clean up this shadow a little bit more. Because it's now affected by what's going on here. Draw this line in. It's too far. That's better. I can clean it up in a moment to get it a little cleaner as well. We're down to like pixels that I'm fighting with, which is a finer place to be. Oops. There we go. Oh, let me be smart about this. What am I doing? Just select this layer, please. Ah, there we go. Now I can be smart about it again. Literally because I can't type. That's fair. That's fair. It happens to the best of us. We kind of did our own thing up here. So this will be useful when we come across that area. There we go. That's cleaner. Like, what is going on up there that I don't like? It's just the black of the thing. I mean, as much as you may rag on your faces, you make it. Thank you. It just... So here's my problem with faces. One, please note, there's no nose. Noses are my problem. Cheekbones take me a long time. My problem with it is it takes me a while to get the shape that I want down. I'm really bad at visualizing the shape I want this face to become. You also notice I kind of changed this side piece here because I didn't think the details were going to read in emote form, so I dropped the minor details. And like I dropped up here, right? Like there's no brain details in this guy because again he's gonna be seen at like this scale. He's not going to have brain details show up, so we have to accept that. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can be a little more detail-y with it. Maybe I can. Let me do this. Just because I think these are fun details and I do want them to be present. They just can't be complicated. There we go. That's a little better. First, I don't think it looks great. Can't wait for someone to make an XCOM mod with this boy as a spark alternative. That'd be great. Time for me to get some sleep. Glad to see the body and emotes picking up steam. Good night, Iagra. Thanks for swinging by. Yes, the robot brains. Yes, robot brains. But yeah, no, I think with that, this might be the emote, guys. So what I'm going to do is I just saved the copy of this. I'm going to then flatten my layers. Actually, no, I'm not, because I can do it from here. I can do a group select in this tool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go up to my frames, and I'm going to grab just what's in the frame here. Of this, we're going to copy it. I'm going to paste it and try to move it to ensure that I got what I wanted. Yes, so there we go. That's the emote. Because Krita will let me do a multi-select. So what I can do is I can turn off everything else. That's just this emote. So now we're going to go image, trim to selection. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay, cool. Why are you... How is this trim to selection, guys? There we go. That's better. And we're going to export this as body and height PNG. Yeah, file size is fine how it is right now. What is your actual size at? 540 by 5 or 539 by 540. So yeah, it's 540 by 540. So I was close. It was around 500. I mean, then undo all that chaos. And ta-da! Hype is done. I'll call that successful. Let me come over here real fast and grab what emote slot do I have open that I can just throw this in? Oh god, I put it muted. Oh, that's right. It's in viewer rewards now. I always forget what this is. I got a bit what I can throw this in. Let's throw it in there. Where is it? Did I see if there's my desktop? I did. Oh, oops. Okay, ready, guys. Here's the problem. This is 539 by 540, which means it needs to be 540 by 540. Where's my scale image to new image size? So we've got to add 1 pixel. But don't lock those. I know you can't see what I'm doing because I'm in a menu. And I don't have it capturing it on the menu. There we go. Yes, now we can save it. Now we're fixed. You got a funny idea? What's your funny idea, Weaver? I don't love it at the smallest scale, but it'll work. Looks pretty good. Okay. Just uploaded it. Now I think if I come over here, it'll be up shortly. Well, it's a bit emote, so I might not even actually, I should have access to it, but it'll be hard. It'll eventually come up. On the bonk, the glass cracks where the bonk bat hits Padian's head or hits Badian's head. Yeah, that could be fun. That could definitely be fun. Well, the question is whether we want Badian to be bonking or be getting bonked. Right? I'm down with either. I was thinking like make it a bonk, make it like an angry emote as well. Right? Uh-huh. There it is. It's okay. It's okay. I'm looking on a very dark screen. Mine is dark. I like it. I don't love it. So here's my critiques of this. I think at that scale, it's still a little hard to read what's going on in Twitch chat, which is fine. It means we can update it. I think the eyes need higher contrast. So what I'm saying is, here, I can actually, let's see how it looks on the stream too. It's okay on the stream. It's not great. You can see it right there, right? So the difference between these two colors here needs to be higher, which is doable. The way that this like a little flare up here is getting cut off, I don't like. It's not the end of the world. And I think the darkness of this part down here and the darkness of the dark mode Twitch is very close, or they're very slow in contrast. And we're having a similar problem. I can fix that by doing a white outline on it, which is what some people do. I don't know if I love that approach all the time. What we can do is we could do a monochromatic, a non-grayscale highlight as well. We could use the dark teal as a highlight on the edges of body, and that would give us more contrast. Those are the things that I think need to be changed to make this a better emo. It'll live here for now because it's 11 p.m. and I have work in the morning, and I think I'm going to wrap my stream up about now. I think dark teal might be the move. I agree, Grace. I do. And I think a darker yellow here for this color for the white outline, I think is gonna make a big difference. I think we need the difference between the oranges. I think the difference between the oranges is what needs to happen for this color here. So I'll clean that up probably later because I just realized what time it was. And if I don't stop myself, I'm gonna keep going. Yes, exactly. The outline is always tough because the dark light mode theme differences are very different contrast, which is why you'll see people who will just do, right? Like as on my emotes, for instance, you'll see there is a highlighted white outline on this. And there's nothing wrong with a highlighted white outline. But let me just show you what I'm talking about real fast. Select the opaque. Where's my selection? Invert selection. I'm still finding my ways around these tools. And you'll just do a little. I'm being very inaccurate with this, but it's fine, right? You just do this. That got so thick so fast. Don't say it. Don't say it. Right. And now it helps pop it at smaller scales, right? That doesn't fit particularly well with the way I did the outlines. I don't necessarily like that style together. I would rather just find a better color for this. The problem again being is it's gray on gray and they're not very different colors. So they just disappear and that shifts the shape of this very heavily. Also, this might need to actually be more blue-purple to help the shadow differentiate from the gray that is dark mode, right? So there are different tweaks we can make. Otherwise, I think this has been great. I mean, this is a really good first emote. We not only that, but we have a bodyune to work with. We have a reference bodyune to then build our stuff. And now that I have a bodyune, I can make a bodyune model, and I can make his mouth move, and I can make him appear on screen when he talks. And that will be a thing that will happen at some point in the future. No time soon. Do not expect that anytime soon. But I'm going to do it because I want to do it. I want him to appear in the corner over there and talk to us. Especially when we're doing the Jackbox thing, when I make him read out the Jackbox rules. So that'll definitely happen. But yes, we have a bodyune now. We have a new bodyune hype emote. Let me put this in a place that can be seen here. That I think overall is a good emote. I think we did a good job, guys. And I gotta... Why is the light still showing? Because I drew it on the wrong layer because I'm a doofus. Get rid of that because I hate it. But that looks good there. Okay. Let me see real fast who's currently streaming. I saw Angela was streaming. What's she doing? Do I want to raid Angela? I raid Angela occasionally. I like, oh God, she's doing art. Yes, we're raiding Angela. Angela is an IRL friend. You guys have seen her. We've raided her before. I like raiding people I know. That's my favorite type of people to raid. We have a couple options, but we're going to raid Angela today. So, thank you all for coming. And I'm going to start the raid by doing my outro. And doing, art with us. Even though we're in just chatting, I probably could have been in art today. But I wasn't sure exactly what we were doing yet. But thank you all for coming and hanging out. Whether you followed, subscribed, laughed, cried, won, lost, I hope you had a good time. I hope you come back into more good times. Our next stream, tentative Wednesday stream. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I'm playing a D&D game that is not streamed with some friends. That is every other week. Most of you are used to this. Wednesday, we might be doing some D&D work. I need to finish a brothel map. Yes, you heard me right, a brothel. If you were here for our last stream D&D session, shit's going down in a brothel. And by that I mean one of the most convoluted plans I've ever heard is going down, and it's gonna be great. So I want to make a map for it so we can, see it. Other than that, we'll be back on Saturday with probably Jackbox. As much as I've enjoyed just hanging out, I do owe some people some Jackbox time. So we'll see. Okay, I'm interested. Yes, you can find it online if you want it in the YouTubes. But for now, thank you all for coming and hanging out. Let's go send some love to my friend Angela and raid her and her art stream.